Hello guys, Mr. Silk here with another video. So many guys think they are really good at conversations. They think that they are very social. They think they actually know how to talk with women and to attract them. But in the same time, they also know that they are tricking themselves. So there is a huge conflict there with, for a lot of men, maybe even for you who listen to this now. So here comes the thing. You are not that good unless you have the right conversational framework, and then if you haven't been speaking to a lot of women. You are good at what you do, but if you haven't done anything, how can you be good? It's easy to assume that you are good, but unless you have, really tried to talk with a lot of women, you aren't that good. I rarely see someone who never speaks to women and suddenly he going to a boot camp and now he start talking to women and he's good instantly. Just from thin air, or he just read a little bit of material and now he's really, really good, really, really smooth. No. That is very rare, if it ever happened even. Because the brain have to learn certain things. The brain have to create neural pathways based on experience. The brain need to adapt to a new environment. And what is a new environment? Well, going up to a beautiful woman that triggers all your attraction spikes in your head, so you are getting nervous when you are even looking at her. And then you start having a conversation. The brain has to be adapted for that. The brain has to get used to that over and over again. And here comes the other part. In order for you to become confident, the brain has to know that you are good at what you are doing. You cannot fool the brain at all. You can't. The brain knows directly if you are good at it or not. So if you're talking with a woman and she is really enjoying the conversation, the brain knows. And if you're talking to a woman and you can feel like she don't want to talk with you, the brain knows too. You can't fool the brain. What you want to do is to get into the right framework of a conversation, meaning you need to learn conversational skills, at least the basics, and then you need to go and talk with a lot of women. I want you to picture this. You are what you are now. You might have been talking to some female colleagues. Maybe sometimes you're talking to some women at the bar when you're drunk. Other than that, you probably don't have so much contact with women. All right? And now I want you to picture how good you are, actually. And now I want you to picture another scenario. You actually managed to get over the hurdle to go and approach women you find attractive, whether it is at the gym, at the restaurant, bar, streets, whatever. You just see a beautiful woman, you go up and you start a conversation. How different would you be after you approach 20 women? You probably never approached any woman that you didn't know in that way. But let's say that you approach 20 women, and after every single interaction, you think for yourself, what did I do good? What did I do bad? And how can I improve? How can I improve? So, after 20 women, you are different. You will be a different man. What happens if we take another 20 women? How would you be as a man in conversations with women after you have approached 40 women? Now, time passed by and you have now been speaking to over 100 women. Do you really think that you wouldn't be different from who you are today? I mean, all those small tweaks, all those small details, all those things in conversations that make it attractive is something that you have practiced on with 100 women plus, and the training and practicing is ongoing. Comparing with you now haven't been approaching any woman thinking that you are good talking with women. No, you only become really good if you actually do it. So you really need to have that into your mind. You need, real world scenarios with practice in order to be good. One thing I want to tell you as well is that you do have to start talk to women that mean something. That means women that you find attractive. Because when you are attracted to her, the interest you have for her become very genuine. If you're going to go out and start practicing with people that you don't like that much, or you're not really, interested, it's very, very hard to force yourself to listen. It's very, very hard to force yourself to do things in conversations that require your fullest attention. But if it is a beautiful woman, that will actually help you a lot. That will, make you giving her your full attention. So it's like a fuel that you need in order to take things further. But you get what I mean. So the point of this video is that don't assume that you are good. You have to look at what you have done and picture yourself how you would be after you had over 100 interactions with women you find attractive and women you haven't been speaking to before. Just imagine how that can change you. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video.